Hi, my name is Edgars, and today I am team member of media holding buytime. And today, as always, we have met to talk about money. To be more precise, we have met to talk about how can we start a bankroll only with $1,000. And I would like to start with the most common, the most easy way. In my opinion, the most easy way is to deposit your funds in any bank. Talking about, for example, European banks, then the interest, the maximum amount of money that you are getting in 1 year is only 5%. As we are talking about 1,000 today, 5% will be only $50. $50 is a really small amount of money if as we are talking about whole year. And yes, of course, it's passive income. It's reliable because it is something that bank offers to us, and it is easy to get because we have our bank. It's close to our house or job, so it's really easy to get. But we are getting only 5%. There are many ways how you can get more, and I would like to talk more about those other ways. So we could talk about the Forex market. The Forex market is really a modern and very popular way to earn money, online, for example. The problem with the Forex market is that despite its profits, it's very risky. You need to have specific knowledge. You need to understand what you are doing, and you can't acquire that specific knowledge, for example, in 1 day. You need at least weeks or months to start working normally on the Forex market. Also, you need a little bigger budget than $1,000, and the problem is that the risk is almost 100%, and you can lose all your budget only with one click. But everyday people, we are looking for something more easy, for something more safe. And something more safe would be, for example, gold, real estate, or crude oil markets. Talking about those markets, the most easy of them is gold market, because the only efforts that you need to visit your closest bank, and you need to buy gold. How does it work? You are buying gold for the cheapest price, and what you need to do, you need to look for the most expensive price to sell your gold. The amount of money that you need to start work with the gold is at least $2,000. Yes, it's twice more than we have, but it's something that we could start with. But the problem with the gold market is that $2,000 for the gold market, it's a very small amount of money. For us, it's something bigger than $1,000, but for the gold market, it's a very small amount of money. And anyway, the difference between the cheapest price and the most expensive price, it's not that big that you could make a really good bankroll in a short time. So let's talk about real estate. Real estate is also quite easy, because how can we make money with real estate? We can buy, for example, apartment in bad condition. We can build a house. We can invest in some new projects, in some villages, some new villages or something. So there are many ways to do that. But the problem is that you never know how much time do you need to get your money back, to get your investments back, because real estate market relies on political situation, on economical situation. So you are never sure that you will get, for example, $50,000 in 2 weeks. It's impossible. So it's also not for us, because we want to be sure how much money and in what time we will get. And talking about crude oil, the crude oil, it has one really big problem. You need to have at least $100,000 to start working with the crude oil market. So it's definitely not for us. I would like to ask you to pay attention on some other markets. For example, it would be the media market. The media market at the moment, it is the most profitable, most reliable, and most stable growing market in the world. If we are looking, for example, in the history in 2008, which was the crisis year, then the yearly turnover of world's media market was $479 billion. And yes, it's maybe not that much, but if we are looking, for example, at the trend line on the presentation, then in the past 10 years, the world's media market turnovers have been grown twice. At the moment, it is around $1 trillion. So it has been growing really stable, and we can rely on that it will continue growing. It will definitely continue growing because all of us are in need in media. There will be always a need in media. If there is a crisis or everything is good, there are inventions made every hour which are working with the media. So it will never disappear. It will only move on and on. So what does buytime offer to you? Why we are talking about the media market? It is really easy. We are offering you a great revolution. Why revolution? Because nobody till now has offered to everyday people to start working with media market. Everyone knows that it is possible to work with the Forex market, to work with deposits, to work with real estate, with gold and crude oil, and so on and so on. But nobody till this moment has offered you to work with the media market. And what do you need to start working? It's not $100,000 or $1 million. It's only $20, and you are in the media market. If you want to understand how, then let's move on. What are we doing? Where are we getting the profits, and how do you get your money? It's really easy. The media holding buytime has bought world's airtime on TV, on radio, and so on for $75 million. What do we need to do is to sell that airtime during this year. We have bought it in bulk. We have bought it for a year forward. It has bad times, for example, night times when there are very few people who are watching TV. It has really expensive and good times. So there is a really big job to do for us. But you don't need to understand anything about that. What are we offering to you? It is almost a half of our profits. For example, as we are getting at least 150%, then 75% are going to our investors, to people that who have helped us to create the project, to create the company, and the other 75% are going to you, our partners, and to us as a media holding. To be honest, we are getting only around 8% of that profits. All the rest is going back to you. So there is a really great amount of money for you to earn, to work with. And let's talk about how. Buytime has its one product. No, not one product, 9 products. We have 9 media portfolios. What is media portfolio? It's like a small share of world's airtime. You can buy a small share starting with $20. We have 9 portfolios. The biggest portfolio is you can buy it for $25,000, and almost in every portfolio you are getting around 1% per day, and almost around 30% per month. And if you are talking about a whole year, you are getting almost 400%. It depends on the price of the media portfolio. As bigger the price of the media portfolio gets, then the bigger percents you are getting. And for example, if you are talking about the 1,000 that the presentation is about, then you are getting 1.03% per day, and if we compare it to the bank deposit, then as you remember, in the bank deposit you are getting only $50 per year, but here you can get your $50 back in 5 working days. If we are talking about the whole week, then you are getting already $70. So week and a year, it's impossible to go back to the bank and to work with them. You don't have permission to work with your money for a year, and the only thing you are getting is only 5%. It's not serious, and it's not. I couldn't even call it a profit. But yeah, moving on. We have made like a financial planning for you to understand how can you make your bankroll. And actually it's really easy. You are buying a media portfolio called Elite for $1,000. And what do you do for your first year? Start working with the media holding by time. You are not taking your funds out of the project. For example, you are buying a media portfolio, and after 14 weeks, you are available to withdraw your funds, or to buy a media portfolio for the second time. And what we are doing, we are buying the media portfolio. In 1 year, you are available to buy 13 media portfolios, and in the last 2 weeks of the year, you will be available to buy one big media portfolio, which costs $5,000. To sum up, it will be $18,000, which will work for you in the next year. So it is a really great start and a really great amount of money that is working on you. And you can be sure about the time and about the amount of money which you will get. It's not like, for example, with the real estate, when you can be sure about anything, but with the media portfolio, it's easy. You have your percent, you have your time, 1 year, and you know that you will get your profit. Talking about the second year, what we are doing, we are taking all the money out of the project. Of course, you have decisions to make. You can, for example, withdraw all your funds, or you can leave, for example, 50% in the project and take your 50% out, or you can buy media portfolios for all the money. The decision is on you. But talking about what do you get, it's really great. You are getting almost almost $6,000 per month. It's a really good salary. For some of us, it's 2, 3, or 5, or 6 salaries, and you are getting that almost half a year. Why only half a year? Because every media portfolio has its validity period. For example, after half a year, then some of those portfolios will expire, and you will have a decision to make: to buy more portfolios, to keep your salary in the same level, or just you can withdraw all your funds and just be happy and look how it works. Summing up, in 2 years, the turnover of the profit is almost $55,000. As we remember, with the deposit in 1 year, you are getting $50, so in 2 years you will get only $100. But here, with the same problems that, for example, you are not available to do anything with your money for 1 year, you are getting $55,000, and it's crazy. It's incomparable to the deposit. Yeah, so you are getting $55,000. Moving on, we are going to the slide. How can you start working with buytime? How can you start making money? It's really easy. You have 3 steps. You just enter our website, buytimeinc.com, register and purchase your first media portfolio. But remember that we have 9 media portfolios, but first 2 portfolios for $20 and $50, they are only for test. If you are not sure somehow, you just buy those cheap media portfolios and look how your money goes back to your wallet, and you can make yourself sure in this way. But you are available also to create a career with the media holding buytime. We will discuss it further, but to start creating the career, you will need the referral link. You are getting the referral link only starting with $100. So remember that if you are thinking about the career, you need to buy a media portfolio at least costing $100. And there definitely is someone who has invited you to this webinar, who has promoted the project to you. And in our opinion, it would be really good if you use his referral link and he gets the 10% from you. That's how you can say thanks to him, to your partner, to your friend, to your I don't know, schoolmate, or anyone. That's how you can say thanks, and that's how he will get his profit, and he will be available to buy more and more media portfolios and to make great profits together with you. Moving on, we are moving to our plans. Talking about our plans, we have plans for 7 years at least. We can't talk about more further future, because it's quite hard to understand what will happen after 7 years. But talking about, for example, 2017 till 18, it's easy. What we need to do is to sell the world's airtime that we have bought. We have bought airtime for $75 million, and we need to sell it in for branch prices, for retail prices, and to get our profits to give the money to you. Also, what we want to do, we want to open local offices, local branches all over the world, Europe, Russia, and so on and so on. Talking about 2018 and 2020, what we want to do is to increase our purchases. And I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. What we need to do is to increase our purchases from $75 million to $350 million. It will give us profits around $6,300,000, and about $6,300,000. And yeah, also what we will do for 2018 till 20 years, we will create a board of directors of people who have become millionaires together with the buytime project, and we will definitely have those people, because as you saw, you can make a really great profit only with $1,000. But for example, if you are starting with $25,000, then your profits are much bigger, and you are really close to become a millionaire together with the project. And yeah, moving forward from 20 till 21st year, what we need to acquire at least 1.5% of world's media market, and it will move us closer to the market maker status. What is market maker? Market maker is a company that holds at least a share of 10% of the whole market. So that's what we are moving on to. And also, what we need to do to acquire that position. I'm sorry, the conditioner. What we need to acquire this position is to increase our purchases to $500 million. And also, from 21st till 25th year, what we need to do is to increase our the amount of loyal clients, of loyal partners, so we can move forward. We can buy more and more airtime, and we can get closer to the status of the market maker. So we have really great plans, and you have a really great opportunity to become a part of a really great idea, of a really great project. And also, together with the plans, we are going we are going to have a special service for deaf mutes, because there are different people, and we want everyone to make money together with us. And also, what do we offer is career. But before we are talking about the career, I will leave you for a small commercial for around 1 minute.
Who needs oil when there exists media market? Why invest in diamonds when the most valuable asset is time? Second after second, you live your life by the rules you don't choose. Enough. Stop. The secret of success is living your life to the max without exhausting yourself. We're talking about $1 trillion. That's the approximate extent of the global advertisement market in 2017. Plus minus several percent. Those percents are what we're talking about. Value your time with buytime.
I'm back. So let's talk about the career. Talking about the career, it's one more opportunity for you to make money, to make great profits. How can you do that? We have, for example, we have a referral program for you. Referral program is like a network of people that you have promoted the people that you have promoted the project. For example, you have your referral link when you buy media portfolio starting with $100, and using this referral link, everyone in this world can register in buytime and become a partner. At the moment that, for example, somebody becomes your partner, you are getting 10% from every purchase. It's not a one-time bonus. You are getting 10% from every media portfolio that he buys during his lifetime. And we have 10 levels of referral structure, and you are available to have 10 levels with people. It doesn't mean 10 people. We don't have any borders in white. For example, there can be millions of people in every level. And what do you get for that is 10% for first level, 5% for second level, 5% for third level, and so on and so on. It's getting less and less. But in the end, all of your partners, all the structure is getting percents from everyone who is buying media portfolios, for example, in the deepest level. So it's a really great way how you can cooperate, how you can make great profits all together. Also, what do we offer to you is career bonuses. For example, we are offering to you 8 positions in our company, and the easiest one to acquire, easiest one to focus on is the position of financial consultant. What do you need to do to become financial consultant? You need to have at least 3 referrals. And it's just only at least 3 referrals. You can have 100 referrals and more, and at least $10,000 of referral turnover. At the moment that you have done that, you are getting one-time bonus $300. For example, if you are getting already a junior manager, the next status, the next position, you are getting $900, and so on and so on. So you are available to get really big, really great bonuses. And to sum up, what can you do together with the buytime? What does buytime offer to you? It's a really great opportunity to start working with the internet, to start working with the media market, and to get really great profits. And how you can get them? You can get them with passive income. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to communicate with people. You can just make your money work for you. Or you can work also active. You can bring people to the project. You can promote the project. You can get percents from everyone. And also you are available to acquire positions. We have 8 positions, and you are available to get bonuses from us. So there are three great ways how you can make really great profits. And the only thing I can suggest to you is to use that opportunity to go for those profits, and it will be a great way working together with the buytime. So don't forget that this is not the last presentation. Be together with us. Sign for our channel, and be together with buytime. Thank you for your attention.